All right, guys, I'm just kidding about this, but I'm serious about what I'm about to show y'all. These are the prototype bottles. Congratulations to everyone that pre-ordered one via Kickstarter. We got 111% funded on 11/11 at 11:11 a.m. So I think the omens are with us. I just got to Georgia for Timothy's wedding, as many of y'all may know. And one cool thing about Georgia is there's a lot of deer, a lot of hunters. So I went to the local processing plant and picked up some organs. Because my understanding of when a wolf pack or lions take down an animal, such as a bison or a deer or an elk, the alpha gets the liver first and then the heart, and then the rest of the animals eat the rest of the leftovers. Meaning that it's like our human population currently is feeding humans what our past indigenous populations used to feed their dogs. They used to eat the organ meats and save the muscle meat for the dogs. This time, we're gonna do a little experiment. I don't know what organs are in here, but I've been very curious. Hey, sit, sit, sit. And you can tell, this dog right here, she's an American Staffordshire Terrier, also known as a Pitbull. She's a true predator. She can crack their bones with one bite. There's no bones in this, but she's been hovering around. Okay, great, great. We have a heart. I see a heart already, and I see a liver. Oh yeah, I see lots of stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna do, okay. First I'm gonna pull out the liver, because that's what y'all pre-ordered. Y'all pre-ordered liver. This is deer liver. This is not bison liver. Hey, hey, sit. Sit, all right. Down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the liver here, and then I'm gonna put a heart next to it. And funny enough, the people that ordered the Tribe vitamins, I actually scored a supply of 100% grass-finished, grass-fed, pasture-raised, stress field harvest hearts, meaning these are in South Dakota next to the Pine Ridge Reservation. And I think they team up with the indigenous population to kill the animals and process them. And I feel really fortunate that those people that pre-ordered the vitamins, basically the heart's not most scalable for Amazon. I think we'll have enough livers to make it scalable on Amazon, but basically, if you pre-ordered on Kickstarter, and if you want to go ahead and pre-order before I send this first batch, let me know, and let me know if you want to prefer the heart or the liver or both, because we have all three options for this first batch. So let's see what happens. Let's see which one Araya prefers. We got a heart and we got a liver. What else do we got in here, by the way? These were just harvested today, by the way. And you can definitely tell the difference between the size of the animal, huh? That's another part of the liver. My understanding is each bison is about 10 pounds of liver and about 3 pounds of heart. These are all local deer hearts. And the funny thing is, like, a lot of people think deer would be the best thing to eat, but actually most deer is corn fed. My understanding is you cannot get farmed deer or elk in the United States that has not been fed grain or corn, but that is possible to bison. That's why I'm starting with the bison on the first Tribe vitamins. And Araya, are you ready for this experiment? I am so curious which one you're gonna go for first, or which one you seem to enjoy first. You wanna taste? All right, and remember, whoever's watching this, if you're watching this, you're a human being, I believe, and human beings are the ultimate predators. So why don't we start eating like one, and start eating the organ meats of the national mammal of this land that roamed these lands before any Europeans did, and definitely before there was a supplement or drug industry. So that's the idea of Tribe vitamins, a supplement before supplements. Araya, thanks for being a case study. Go ahead. Let's see which one she goes for.
Oh, the heart. It was the heart. No, it looks like the liver.
Interesting. So this is my whole understanding that the alphas of these wolf packs and lion prides, they eat the liver first, liver and or heart first, and the rest of the pack gets the rest of the muscle meats and such. Okay, let's see.
She's just going back and forth.
I know, I like it. What a great case study. And by the way, I've had several people hit me up and be like, oh shoot, I missed the Kickstarter. How can I get on this first batch? Send me an Instagram message, send me a Facebook message. We haven't shipped out the first batch yet, so we'll see what happens. Go ahead. You know what? What in the world? Are you full? Go ahead. Maybe she wants me to help her out a little bit. Which one do you want? It's interesting. She seems to like the liver better.
I think she doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, I originally, when I first started this idea, I would thought that deer would have been the best thing to do it because there's just so many more deer than bison. But the thing is, you can't sell wild meat in the United States. And that's particularly because, one of the reasons is because they did that, because when the bison population was about 40 million at one point, maybe like in the 1700s or 1800s, and the Europeans, along with their propaganda to control the indigenous populations, got them down to about 500 total, where people actually thought they were extinct. People were starting to collect the bones and like, wow, we lost the bison. But in the meantime, we have kind of populated bison on planet Earth to about 400,000 now, and 90% plus of them are grain finished. So I'm dealing with the small pioneers in supply left that's doing only grass finished bison, and I'm stoked on this. I feel really good. The cameraman just took his first sample of the desiccated bison liver, and most people experience a very grounded energy, like a grounded energy where it's like a long-lasting energy, not like a caffeine buzz and a crash, but more something that's sustainable. My dad actually took them one night, and he said no one could ever pay him to take them at night again because he couldn't sleep. But then he woke up feeling really refreshed.
So speaking of sustainability, this is, I think, a good question that other people may be curious about, is the fact that you had just said that they were endangered for so long, and now there's X amount. How sustainable is like consuming these all the time?
Yeah, so basically most of the bison that are slaughtered these days, especially the grass-finished, grass-fed ones, are for the sexy steaks. No one is slaughtering any animals for this Tribe Vitamins project. Maybe if we get to maybe if we can bring enough awareness to the history of bison and where we're at with it now, we'll get it such populated that people will start slaughtering bison for the organs. But we're just basically selling the byproducts right now.
Oh wow!
Most of these ranchers sell the supreme meats to pet food companies. So arguably our biggest competition right now is pet food. And I think that's bass backwards, and that's why I'm breaking normal and recreating a new normal so people can really start eating the most powerful flesh meats on earth. Look at her. Now she's just going back and forth.
Yeah, she still hasn't really gone into the heart yet.
She's a little camera shy right now. Like I have a feeling if we walk away from her, those are going to disappear in about a minute.
Well, actually, where did the liver go?
She ate some of it, and now she's going for the heart.
Gotcha.
Oh, she likes that. I like how she like rips it apart. Wow. I will say the bison heart that I've gotten for this first small batch for the Kickstarter, I ate some of it raw myself, and I ate some of it cooked. It was arguably the best meat I've ever had, and I've eaten a lot of meat. So, if you want to start microdosing on your Tribe Vitamins and get the results of indigenous people, indigenous leaders before there was ever a supplement industry, all the propaganda, all the marketing, all the FDA, all the USDA, before all of that, and you want to eat what our ancestors did, send me a DM and I'll get you that part of that first batch, and then look out for the Shopify and Amazon when it comes out, hopefully before 2021. Thanks for filming.
You're welcome, brother.
Peace out.